So they'll be calling you a radical. So Weber State at Montana State. Bread on your head. 28-point underdogs. It was just a short, 4 years ago. Snapgate. I still can't believe that. That's not Grant Sand's fault. That was Jay Hill's big mistake. I mean, after the second one, you pull him. He's obviously got an issue going on. And he didn't. They still almost won. But anyway, 28-point underdogs in Bozeman. Kingston, I think, is going to start. I don't know. I think we'll see action out of him and Jennings. Weber State's got so many injuries. It's unbelievable. I mean, Boogie Sylvester was having a great year. So was Godley, the really bright stars. Both out the same game for the rest of the season. But they'll be back. Neither one required surgery. And, of course, Noah, Silent J went out really early. But it's been a disastrous, it's been a disastrous 3 years. Same here. So Dillon Jones last night, he's playing for the remix for the Trailblazers. That's what I'm going to tag this. He had his old school numbers. Dillon Jones is Dillon, Adrian Dantley, Magic Johnson Jones. Period. And you need to get it out of your fucking head in the NBA. I mean, that's what's ruining the NBA. What's ruining the NBA? No D. They think everybody's got to be a three-point shooter. I mean, why not just say, okay, let's just have a three-point shooting contest? They don't play defense. He does. He's old school. He's a transitional player. Big-time transitional player. Well, I think he's going to really transform the league like Magic Johnson did. Magic Johnson never shot threes. Never shot. Well, yes, they did have it. I mean, he came in the league that year. He didn't shoot threes. How about Adrian Dantley? He didn't shoot threes. Hall of Fame. Oh, fuck, you're talking two of the greatest players in the history of the fucking league. Dillon Jones is a rebounding, assist, at the rim, free throw shooting, steals machine. I mean, he fills up a stat sheet like no other. So they're finishing up this project. So they've gone all geothermal. And it's been an incredible project. As bad as Weber State is they're fucked up in a lot of things. Their athletic department, the school business is corrupt as fuck. So much corrupt. One thing they have done well, they're probably the leader in alternative energy university in the country, no doubt. Geothermal, solar. So why is their bus, that bus that runs through here, the green white, why is it powered by dirty coal? Yeah, well, go ask John Coltrane Curtis and scumbag loser Warren Buffett who stole our shit. You know, well, sun shines every day, all day here. Yeah, we're using dirty coal for electricity. It's fucking. But the geothermal project's finishing up. So Weber State basketball's at the U today. This will be the first test. We'll see what they got. Because, I mean, that West Coast Baptist team, 99% of high schools and 30-40% of junior highs in Ogden would beat them. I mean, that was the worst team that's ever been. That's a joke, they bring in teams like that. I mean, it is what it is. We'll see what they are. That game's at 5. They're 18-point underdogs. You ever seen both teams on the same day combined? Jesus. Holy cow, 46-point underdogs combined? Oh, says a lot, man. How far downhill these two programs have gone. But Dillon Jones, that's how I'm going to tag this. Wow, what a beautiful game. His first game. You know, 19 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, bunch of steals. He fills up a stat sheet. Get it out of your fucking heads, NBA. If I was doing, I would quit even shooting them. I mean, even if they're leaving you wide open. Magic Johnson did not shoot threes. Wide open. Oh, hell no. He made a point of not shooting them. So did Adrian Dantley. Well, he's got a mix of both. He reminds me of Adrian Dantley at the rim. He'll fight you at the rim. He's that big and he's that strong at the rim. You know, that high dribble. He's a point guard, I'm telling you. He's a point guard. So he's going to get his shot in the NBA. And the Trailblazers are actually playing good. Of course, we're all Trailblazers fans. And Mr. Lillard's rehab's going quicker than everybody thought, which I knew that. He's a beast. So we'll see. So we're all rooting for the Trailblazers. Go with that left, Jerry Cardi. A lot of people will just come here and go to the women's game. They've given up on the basketball. But Weber State's basketball team has a tremendous amount of talent. It's all new. Well, Vivi's back, from Finland. And then, Henning. But, of course, Nigel Burris looks great. But a bunch of new players, new faces, new talent. Some good-looking talent. Hanson's playing. So I think, I know they've got a lot of talent. Of course, we know how that goes here with Duff. And Duff and Mennel and Compton need to go. Need to hit the road, Jack. For real. Bootlicker Brad's gone. Mortensen. We got a new interim president. Maybe she can hold this athletic. They're bleeding fucking money. Nobody goes to these games. I wonder why. Football, basketball, and you're talking, football just 3 years ago was ranked 7th in the country. Jay Hill had built this marquee fucking program. And I'll give you an update on Rashid, too. Noise. Fucking F-35s. So Rashid Shaheed got his number, 22. So Rashid, because a player had that number, but that young player gave it up for Rashid. And Clint Kubiak, who loves Rashid, who was his offensive coordinator in New Orleans last year, he says, no, he's here to stay. And I think what will happen with Rashid, I think he'll sign a long-term contract with, he's going to get $20 million a year. That's what he's going to get, at least. But I think he's smart enough, and Kubiak wants him, and he's with a great group of young guys. Sam Darnold's the shit. First time in his career, ever in his life, he's got a really great quarterback. They could win the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, they're for real. I thought maybe he'd go to Denver, but that's where he's at, and I love it there. Sam Darnold's looks so good, it's unbelievable. But I think Rashid will sign a deal before he becomes free agent with Seattle. That's the way he talks. He did his press conference. I listened to it. And he says, no, I'm here to stay. Kubiak says he's here to stay. Why wouldn't you? And so I think it would take a lot of pressure off Rashid if he would sign. Remember, Rashid tore his ACL his last game at Weber State. I told Rashid right to his face, I wouldn't play in that game, earlier in the week. Why? It means nothing. You're not going anywhere anyway. Probably cost him a couple $100 million. No, I'm playing. But I think it would relieve him, because there's risk. If he gets hurt, he'll be an unrestricted free agent. He's still under that bullshit practice squad contract that the NFL fucks this level of players. And if you don't believe me, you go ask fucking Deion Sanders when he was coaching in Jacksonville. He says, the NBA doesn't draft these guys on purpose so they can put them on the practice squad. That practice squad contract is such a scam. They get the league minimum. It's a 2-year deal. They can cut you anytime you want, and they don't have to pay you. But it's not really a 2-year deal. It's a 4-year. They can re-up it for a 3rd year at the league minimum. Oh, okay. Well, then they can re-up it again for a 4th year at the league minimum, and it's not guaranteed. You get hurt, you don't get fucking paid. So I think it's in everybody's best interest. There's the women's team right there walking in. I think it's in everybody's best interest for the women's team's good. I like that coach a lot too. So is the soccer team. So they're really good. I think it's in Rashid's best interest to sign one because it'll take a lot of pressure off him. Because he's got to worry about getting hurt. You're talking a couple $100 million. So I think that's what'll happen. So we'll see. He'll be ready to go. Sunday they play Arizona Cardinals. So go Rashid, go Dillon, and I'm going to tag this. Wake up, NBA. The three-point shot is ruining this league. Oh, it's sickening to watch. You can't stand to watch it anymore. There's no defense. There's no physicality. There's no strength. make you sick actually watching it. Dillon's old school. I mean, he's physical, he's strong, he's a beast, he's unbelievable. Look at him fill up these stat sheets. He'll move up. They'll get him with the Trailblazers. And he's a transformational parrot, just like Magic was. And everybody says, oh, you can't call him Dillon Magic. That one's taken. Fuck, please. You think Magic Johnson's the first player in basketball history to be called Magic? I don't think so. About the 15th. You know, so. And by the way, you assholes here at Weber State, why won't you retire Walt Masaka's fucking number? I was with a bunch of the 9th and 10th, or a bunch of the 10th graders from Ogden High this weekend, you know, visiting with them. They didn't even know about Walt Masaka. Says he went to your school, Ogden High. So did Arnie Farron, by the way. But Walt Masaka is the first player of color in the NBA. They're like, what? What are you talking about? These are basketball kids. They're like, well, they had no idea. Yeah. So I started Googling. They started Googling. They're like, oh my God, I had no idea. First player of color in the history of the NBA. 2 national championships. The old, well, when we were kids, it was called the Deseret Gym, the old Weber State Gym on 20. And by the way, Big Ben, who played football here, come on, man. Force your hand and fucking get that building back. That's the grandest building in Ogden. The old Weber State Gymnasium. Turn it into the Walt Masaka Youth Center. I mean, come on, man. So, great game by Dillon. And the NBA's got to pull their heads out of their ass. Quit shooting the 3. Don't even shoot it, Dillon. I mean, Adrian Dantley would never shoot a 3. Fuck how many points he scored. He'd fucking, you know, put up 40 fucking every game. You know. How about the great Matt? He reminds me so much of Magic. That big high dribble. Magic wasn't ever a true point guard, but could be the greatest point guard in the history of fucking basketball. I mean, he didn't shoot 3s. We're sick of the fucking 3. I mean, really. I mean, no D. There's no D in NBA. So, great game, Dillon. We'll see what Weber State. I'll probably go down to the game at the U. In fact, I'm sure I will. So, women's game is here at, they're good. You know, the women's sports are excellent here. Men's, they have a lot of great athletes. They just have a couple shitty coaches. That could be fixed. That could be fixed real easy. Stay tuned.